Alright, so what's up YouTube? We're back, same day pretty much. Gonna be go ahead and doing the install of that short shifter. So here we go, this is the short shifter. And this is the tools that we're gonna be looking at using. When we're using a, I believe this is a 15 Torx, a 7, and a 10 mil. And then just a flathead, sometimes help with clips. But it's a pretty straightforward install. Basically, we're just gonna remove the center console, a couple clips to that. We're gonna have to get that shifter off. I do think that has a 30 Torx I gotta get. And then it's a pretty straightforward unbolt and bolt back in. So I'll just probably just time lapse it. Let's go. Okay, so we're just gonna get this screw out right here. Ended up just being a Phillips screw. And it is a pain because they have blue Loctite on it, factory. I don't want you taking this thing off. That thing is warm, man. So that should just allow the shifter to pull on up. There we go. There's that. I like to start with that first because basically you're not going to be able to get this job done if you don't get that out. Because let me see, I can show you on this one. It is already starting to strip just from me. Let's see where you are, right there. So yeah, so then if we're going to proceed, we are going to now come over here to this area right here on the center console, and we're going to be doing get these out. Just makes it easier. Do you have to remove these? Not really, but it just makes it easier. Just a couple bolts. They're not on very tight, so. Okay, so now that that's removed, we're gonna go ahead and lift these little tabs up. There's a 10 mil. Another 10 mil, I believe. There's, yeah, okay. Torx behind both of these. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna get those out. And then this pops up, it's just clips. It's a clip right here, and then a clip right here. There it goes. And then you can remove it really easy. It just slides right up. So then that will expose the 7 mils on this side, a little bit dirty. Once that exposes those, we're going to take those out, get this cover off, and then this should lift up. Okay, so now that that's out, you pull these two clips out, and that removes that side piece. And then honestly, got these out. This should be pretty much ready to just pop up. There should be some clips like that. It just pops up, pops out. Nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna use two hands on this. So okay, so that's that. Had a couple of clips I had to get off. Right here, the cigarette lighter, and then the rear cigarette lighter, and then the traction control. So now a little bit dirty. But we have this little cover right here that comes up, just lips off. It's a little sound dampener. Man, probably acts as a slight heat shield too. So I'll get that on. I'm gonna get that cleaned up. And here we go. This right here is gonna be held on by 4 10 mils. So, oh, look at that, they're only hand tight. Was someone in here before? Let's get these off. Alright, so this should just pop off. Yeah, it's just like that. Looks like the rubber's pretty worn down. A lot of them. There we go. And here's the stock shifter. So, there's the lever. So, basically we're going to unbolt this, pull it out, and then we'll be installing the new one and seeing what the difference is like. Okay, now that it's out, we can compare the two. So this is the short shifter, and this is the stock OEM shifter. So definitely a big difference in the play in them. Look at it, just no spring at all, and just wiggles. This one, yeah, a lot more stiff. So now I switched over to the retaining clip. Really easy, just pops on and off, real simple. And then this is the aftermarket hardware, but I'm going to go ahead and just be reusing the factory hardware just because I don't want to have any issues with threading, but I am going to use these washers. Okay, so here we go. Now got it installed, and gosh, those are some short throws. I tell you what, in reverse is insane to get into. Gotta get used to this, but pretty easy install. Just 4 bolts. Yeah, and then just gotta reassemble basically everything you've seen that got taken apart. So I will see you back when that's done. Okay, so this is it right here with the install. It looks really good and uniformed in here, nice and stiff. So that's it right there, nice and stiff. All right, I'm gonna go take it for a test drive and see how it goes. Alright, so here we go, driving with the short shifter in traffic. So here we get a little video in. So far, it just, I cannot believe the amount of how much it just made the car better to drive. Like, God, it just slams gears. Like, I'm not even trying, like, I swear. Well, it's right here. We're gonna do a little pull right now to get up on the freeway, so I'll stay in first. Traction control's fully off, so I might get a little sideways. And we're gonna do probably about a 30-mile-an-hour pull. So let's see. All right, you guys ready? Let's see how fast it shifts. Woo! God! Oh my goodness. That is wow. What a difference it makes. So, huge upgrade. Huge upgrade. I love it. All right, here we go. We'll do another one. Yeah, so it sells itself 100%. 100%. I love it. Alright, so that's gonna do it. That today was great, okay? You know, that shifter install was so smooth, and it was, again, it was an eBay shifter, okay? So it was a cheap, you know, I think it only costed me 70 bucks. Yes, people are gonna talk crap, it's gonna break, this and that. Okay, if it does, then I'll just buy the more expensive one. All I did was take a gamble. I didn't see any videos on eBay, I mean on YouTube, you know, with eBay shifters. So I took a gander with it, you know, and I like it. Shift points are amazing, no grinds, it's super smooth, nice and stiff. The shifter itself is weighted, so I like that. The aftermarket one that I had bought, the carbon fiber one, it didn't retrofit to it, so I mean, it is what it is. I didn't spend that much money on the shifter anyways, but I do like the overall install and the feel of the drive. So for 60 bucks and about start to finish 40 minutes, I would say, maybe. And I mean, that was because I was talking. It's great, worth the money. It just feels a lot more responsive, so very happy with the overall with that shift knob or shifter, shift knob, short shifter, however you want to call it. So definitely stay tuned though. The hub should be in any day now, and we'll be dropping the steering wheel in the vet and then doing a review with that as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, you know, like, comment, and subscribe, of course. You know, we got a lot more coming. So thank you guys who have been following me. I really appreciate all the support. I really do. Thank you. And we'll see you on the next one. Let's go.